Welcome to this class. Today we are going to start class 11 physics and please come live, and now we will going to start our class 11 physics today, and today we will introduce what is the physics and why do you study physics. So guys, just join me as soon as possible so that we can discuss. Okay, so the book I will discuss in class 11th that has been mentioned at the top of this poster, Halliday, Resnick and Walker. This is a very famous book, and most of the people they have gone through in their IIT JEE or NEET preparation. Okay, so this is a very nice reference book. You must go through. Okay, so in the first chapter, after completing the first chapter, you will learn to convert values of physical quantity from one system of a unit to the other, to measure large astronomical distance using parallax method, to estimate the molecular size of the oleic acid, to calculate relative and percentage errors in the measurement, to calculate the number of significant digits, to use significant digits to round off final results after calculations, so that you can use those digits to write the precise answer in your IIT JEE question paper, to find out the dimensions of fundamental and derived physical quantities, to check the dimensional consistency of an equation, to deduce a relation among physical quantities using dimensions, to convert units of a physical quantity using dimensions. Okay. So, let me introduce about the science. What is the science? Science means exploring, experimenting and predicting from what we see around us. The word science originates from the Latin word scientia, which means to know. In the Sanskrit language, vijnan, and in Arabic language, ilm, convey the same meaning, which refers to knowledge. The curiosity to learn about the world and decode the secrets of the nature is the first step toward the discovery of science. Physics comes from the Greek word meaning nature. Actually, physics is the search of laws that would describe the most fundamental aspects of nature, namely matter, energy, forces, motion, heat, light, and the other phenomena. Physics is the starting point for almost any study of how nature works. Actually, this is the most important line. We can say that the study of physics is nothing but the study of the laws of nature. We discover physics by learning how to measure the quantities involved in physics. Among each physical quantities are length, time, mass, temperature, pressure, and electric current. We measure each physical quantity in its own units by comparison with a standard. The unit is a unique name we assign to measures of that quantity. For example, meter for the quantity length, degree Celsius for the temperature, degree Fahrenheit for the temperature, meter per second for the speed. Similarly, meter per second square for acceleration. The standard corresponds to exactly 1 unit of the quantity. Okay. So what is the scope and excitement of physics? What is the scope of the physics and why should we study? We will discuss in this topic. The scope of physics is as big as the universe in which we live, and excitement of physics is the thrill of discovering answers to questions such as why the sky is blue or why planets orbit around the sun. The behaviors we can encounter in the natural universe are so overwhelmingly diverse that physics must cover a broad range of topics. Basically, physics is divided into two domains, macroscopic and microscopic. The study of phenomena involving objects of the finite size on astronomical as well as terrestrial scale comprises the macroscopic domain. Classical physics, which was developed up till the year 1900 and includes subjects as mechanics, electrodynamics, optics, and thermodynamics, comes under the category of macroscopic domain. The study of phenomena involving objects of very small size, which cannot be seen by the naked eye, such as atoms, molecules, nuclei, electrons, and the other elementary particles, comprises the microscopic domain. Micro means very small actually. Macro means large. Okay. So, in modern physics, which was developed mostly after the year 1900 and includes subjects such as quantum mechanics, matter waves, radioactivity, and the spectrum of hydrogen, comes under the category of macroscopic domain. Mechanics founded on Newton's laws of motion is connected with the study of motion and the force encompasses the orbits of planets and the path of comets, the spin on a curved ball or the whirring of frisbee, and the aerodynamics of a supersonic jet or of the prehistoric foreigners of present worlds. Electrodynamics deals with the electric and magnetic phenomena. The study of electricity and the magnetism provides insight into the phenomena as diverse as the following. Atmospheric effects such as lightning. The technology underlying television, personal computers, use of solar energy, and the vast array of basic and not so basic appliances and instrumentation. The details of the chemical reactions, including those collectively called as the metabolism that occur in our body. Properties of class of new materials such as high temperature semiconductors. The transmission in our own nervous system by means of charged particles moving in electric field. Electrodynamics deals with the more electric and magnetic phenomena we will study later when we study that chapter actually. The electrophoresis technique used in genetics and in blood identification in criminal and paternity cases to compare samples of DNA by looking at the different flow rates of its components parts in electric field. Actually, whenever any court allows to check the DNA, okay, in case of any rape case or any paternity identification case, then scientists actually go through this. Okay. So this is a very important technology which is based upon the electrodynamics. So when we will study optics, then what is the optics actually? Optics is nothing but the study of light and related emissions. Okay, from X-rays to radio waves. Actually, these are the waves which has been categorized on the basis of their frequency and wavelengths. So when we will study the optics, then we will study also the electromagnetic waves. Okay, actually optics in which we study the behavior of light as well as the nature of light as well as the those instruments which is used for the light actually. Okay, so the working of our eyeglasses or microscope, these are the instruments based on light, the diverse in which different living things bees view, why things look as they do, just like a formation of rainbow, why there are 7 colors in a rainbow, or sky is blue, or the sun appears red while setting or rising. Okay, the use of X-rays to analyze the submicroscopic structure of crystals and large molecules, a technique that has been interest of geologists, solid state or condensed matter physicists, and biologists trying to determine the DNA structure. Actually, X-ray is used to identify all these types of structures. Okay, X-ray is also used for the detection of the bone in our body by the dentist. Okay, the development and use of lasers and holography. Actually, these are the parts of the light chapter we will study later. Okay, so now we will discuss about the thermodynamics. So what is the thermodynamics? Actually, thermodynamics is the branch of the physics dealing with the study of heat and temperature. Studies of heat and temperature include the following: auto engine efficiency. When we study about the auto engine means the engine that actually that is used in the car or motorbike or any other train engine. Actually, this is the same thing. Okay, the working of geysers, working of electric heaters, determining whether the dinosaurs were warm or cold blooded, the heat generation process in the interiors of the stars. Okay, so we will study all these things in the chapters, respective chapters. And if someone asks about the physics and technology and the society, what is the correlation between all these things? Then we can say that the physics and the society are connected with each other. as most of the innovations in physics have a great impact on society. This can be understood through the following examples. The development of electronics and communication systems such as telephone, radio, and internet has made society well connected. The discovery of new sources of energy such as solar energy and the hydropower energy has made great contribution to the society. New modes of transportation are also the boon for the society, just as when we want to go from one country to another, we just take the flights and just reach in within some hours. Okay, so this is nothing but the a mode of transportation. Now we are entering into a new world. We will ride very soon in a bullet train in India. Okay, so we will discuss about the technology that uses the physics principles that governs the technology, and those technologies which has made the very good impact on our daily life, like electric motor. This is a machine that uses the electromagnetic induction concept of physics. Optical fiber, today we use the internet. Okay, the internet speed has been increased so many times within last 10 to 15 years just because of the use of the optical fiber. Actually, optical fiber works on the principle of total internal reflection. Rocket propulsion, Newton's laws of motion, airplane, Bernoulli's principle, photocell, photoelectric effect. Actually, photoelectric effect was given by the Einstein. Okay, and Einstein were given Nobel Prize for this photoelectric effect. Nuclear fission reaction, computers, digital logic, radio and television, generation, propagation, and detection of electromagnetic waves. Electric generator, Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Okay, so these are the physics laws that uses in the technology. Okay, fundamental forces in nature. We will discuss about all these type of forces in our chapter when we will study gravitational forces, electromagnetic forces, strong nuclear forces, weak nuclear forces. Okay, so guys, this was the introduction of the physics, and today we will stop this introduction, and tomorrow onwards we will study the chapter number 1, and the topic will be the measurement. Okay, so we will start the topic measurement tomorrow onwards, and the language will be Hindi plus English. So don't get confused. Okay, it was the introduction. So we can get connected on the social media. On these are my some points. Physics by K. Ravi. This is my Facebook page, and you can follow me here for the regular updates of the page. And Kumar Ravi 17 official. This is my official Instagram. And ERDR app. This is the WhatsApp channel. Actually, you can follow this so that you can get the regular updates of the channel or videos or any other information related to the study. Okay. So guys, just share this video as much as possible, because we will study and we will learn a very different manner. Okay, so you will be able to qualify all those exams in which you want to appear, like IIT JEE or NEET or your board exams, and you will learn also that what are those concepts which impact our daily life. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much. Bye. Take care.